Hey, you are on the replay. So what does that mean? That means you are catching the replay of the live broadcast, and I so appreciate you for hopping on and watching the rebroadcast. Make sure you drop me a hi in the comments so I can say hi back to you and express my love and gratitude for you hopping on to my video. Hey guys, it is Jodi Dunn coming at you live today. I am on at a super weird time. I might not even get any viewers, but I wanted to do this earlier, and I have got some tips and tricks to show you about how to up your eyeshadow game by using a transition color. I just learned about transition colors, maybe like, hey Amber, thanks for joining. Maybe like 6 months ago, you guys, and it is a complete eyeshadow game changer. So I want to show you what a transition color does to your eyeshadow, and you guys, it is so incredibly easy. So we are going to get right to it. I have got the little girls in vacation Bible study school, and I got to go get them in about a half an hour, so I can't be dilly-dallying around. All right, I have my custom palette. Can you guys tell me if the lighting is okay? It's really bright. Normally I'm on much later when the sun is going down. So I think you guys might be able to see. I just might not be able to see as well because the sun is shining in on me. But all right, I have custom palette here. And this color right here is called Blush Hour. If you can see this, it is like a very warm pink color. So I am going to do a pretty soft eye today, and I am going to do a transition color on only one eye to show you the difference. So I have my Blush Hour, and your transition color is going to go like all the way up. Typically, depending on your eye shape, it might be a little bit different, but certainly for me, all the way up to my crease bone, which is way up here, just under my brow bone. Hey, Steph. Thanks for joining. Aren't you at work? So that transition color, basically what it's going to do is it's going to make you be able to blend your eyeshadows in so much better, and it will give your eyeshadow more of a gradient look. So, meaning you're not going to be able to really notice where it starts and stops. Versus if you don't use a transition color, you can see typically very harsh lines. If you're not great at blending, which sometimes I'm not great at blending, so the transition color is my friend. So hopefully you can already see, so that gives me a little bit of depth to my eye. Your transition color should be something that is close to your skin tone. That is what will help it really blend and seem seamless. So you are going to go from a gradient, almost like a light to a dark. So I'm not going to do the transition color on this side of my eye. I am going to now take this very, very soft pink right here that is called Pink Happy Thoughts. And that is what I am going to put all over my lid. And because it is such a light, beautiful color, I am going to spray it. Stephanie, if you're commenting, I can't even see what you're commenting. That's really weird. I hope my Facebook isn't screwing up. All right, I'm going to pat that light color all over my lid. And again, I did get it a little bit wet because it is so light, just to brighten it up. All right, I'm going to spray again. And I am going to do the same thing over on the other eye. And remember, we did not put a transition color on this eye. So we're going to be able to see the difference at the end of what a transition color does. And like I said, if you're just joining, I just really learned about transition colors like 6 months ago, and it has really made a huge difference in my eyeshadow game. All right, now I'm going to take this beautiful, so we're going from lighter. Oh, it's because they need some foundation. I'll tell Donna. I'm going to use this beautiful blue color, and that is going to go in the outer corner of my eye to create a little bit of depth and a little bit of color to really make my eye look more defined. And I'm just doing circular motions here and kind of like windshield wiper motions. I don't want to take this too far in like I normally do because I'm doing a bit of a softer eye today. Normally, you guys have seen me do eyeshadow. I take my color really quite far in because I just normally like it that way. And I actually did my lighter color all over my lid, which I don't normally do as well because the darker colors will bleed into the lighter colors. But because I want to keep that blue strategically placed just a little more in that outer V, I wanted to have a line. Okay, so we're going to do the blue on this side. And again, this is the eye that we did not do a transition color on. And I'm just working that in circular motions and kind of windshield wiper motions. And I love this blue. The pink and the blush hour that I use for my transition color are both matte. This blue has a teeny little bit of shimmer in it. If you ladies are nervous or scared of shimmer, I will invite you to try a little bit of shimmer in your life because using matte shadows only will give you more of a flat look. So that shimmer is really going to brighten the eye up, even if it's just a little bit. And believe me, it is not glittery. It does not make you look like you got glitter disco balls on your eyes. It just gives you like a little bit so that it will catch the light. So because I normally do, and I always tell you guys I always do this, the lighter color last, I am going to brighten that up because the darker colors do bleed into it a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to take the little teeny bit of that transition shade again and just buff those edges out so that nothing looks harsh. And I can't do that on that side because I'm not using a transition color. So that is basically it. I am going to take a little bit of that blue and put a little bit of liner underneath my eye because I love liner on my lower lash line and I love using shadow to do it. And then we're going to get mascara on and lip color on, and you guys are going to see this huge difference that a teeny little bit of a transition color makes in your eyeshadow game. Complete game changer. You can already probably tell how this eye just looks more blended. It looks warmer. It just looks like I know what I'm doing with eyeshadow. Even if you don't know what you're doing, I'm telling you, adding a transition color is going to make it look like you are a serious pro. And we don't ever judge an eye look without mascara, ever, 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 because it will never look the same. So if you are ever trying a new eye look and you don't have your mascara on and you think you don't like it, you better get that mascara on first because it will change everything. So you could use browns, depending on if you want cool tones or warm tones. I prefer warm tones for my skin tone. So I really do love pinks that are close to my skin tone for my transition color, because it really brightens the eye up. And like I said, it makes it look like I really know what I'm doing with eyeshadow. And I'm still learning. All right, we got mascara on. All right, can you see that? Can you see the eyes? How this one looks like you can definitely see the line. You can see the line where the blue is. I'm not saying it looks horrible, but this one looks so much more blended, so much more gradient. If you want to use a highlighter under your brow bone, you can do that as well. I typically don't, just because I start my eyes off with concealer. I put concealer all over my eye because it's a great base. It's almost a great primer. And it really helps to give me a great canvas to work with, because I've got veiny eyelids and your eyeshadow isn't going to go on as good if it's not all one flat color. So I'm going to finish this with my favorite Enduring Liquid Lipstick. So this is going to give me some staying power. It's called Macaroon, and it is so neutral. It looks great on everybody. It looks great with every look. So I don't have to try to guess what color to wear, because it's fabulous. So there you have it. Super simple and easy. Completely up your eyeshadow game by using a transition color. You can tell the difference. Don't tell me you can't. No transition color versus transition color. This eye totally looks so much better blended. It looks like it all flows together, and it really just makes my eye look very nice. Where this one, it's okay, but you can really see the lines. It's a little bit more harsh looking. It doesn't have that blended out effect. So very simple, easy trick. Find a transition color that you love. I prefer a warm pink. That is close to my skin tone, and it really brightens my eye up. But any type of neutral colors that are close to your skin tone will work for a transition color, and it will completely change the way you apply your eyeshadow and how amazing it will look when you are done. I promise. All right, you guys, if you have any questions at all about eyeshadow application, because I know this is a subject that so many women say they struggle with, use a transition color. I'm telling you, it will change your life. All right, you guys, I hope you have a fabulous day. If you have questions, message me. I am going to go get my girls from VBS, and we're going to do something fun today. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining. Bye.